The narcissist didn't just make you think they were on your level. They made you think they were superior, that they were going to lift you up, that they were going to make your life better. But what happened after you got involved with them? They brought you down. Being with a narcissist affects every aspect of your life. They made you doubt yourself. They made you insecure. They ate away at your confidence till you missed out on countless opportunities. Just having them in your life took up space that could have been kept for something better, someone healthier, someone who actually wanted to build with you. Instead, they caused problems everywhere they went, and then they blamed you for it. They made you feel responsible for their behaviour. They blamed you. They humiliated you. They guilt-tripped you. They made you feel obligated to fix everything for them, because they convinced you it was your fault. But this is always their default setting. This is their go-to move. Because they are the ones who need your help, your investment, your support. It was never about you. They could never lift you up, because they were beneath you. And all they could ever do was bring you down. They have unresolved childhood trauma. That's why they're so negative and pessimistic. They are energy vampires. And the entire time, they make you believe it's your fault. They gaslight you. They assign you the role of their caretaker, their fixer, their healer. But it was a problem you could never fix, because you had no power in that situation. And yet you carried all of the responsibility. It was a recipe for disaster. This is why they fail in every relationship. Because they want someone more confident, more skilled, more driven. Yet they want all of the power. It never works. Because they have no skills, no wisdom, no real confidence, no ability to lead. But they still want to be the captain of the ship. And when the ship inevitably sinks, they blame you. You feed them supply, you try harder, but it doesn't make them better. It just fuels their delusion of grandiosity. By the end, even they struggle to believe in their own lies. The truth hunts them down, and in their desperation, they become more arrogant, more demanding, more controlling. So you end up doing more and more for them. You become isolated. You lose yourself. It interferes with your career, your health, your life. You are left with deep emotional wounds because of their excessive need for admiration, because of their need to feel superior. They cross your boundaries. They destroy your autonomy. They exploit you because they want access to your purity, your innocence, your self-acceptance. But at the same time, they're jealous of you. They wish they were happy and content. Instead, they hate you. They envy you. They belittle. They demean. They bully. They intimidate. To make you feel small. Because that is exactly how they feel compared to you. When you're with a narcissist, they take your power. They strip you of control over your own life. Everything is being run by a fraud. A person with no skills, no wisdom, no direction. Driven only by a desperate need for admiration to keep their grandiose delusions alive. Of course, nothing can survive in that scenario, because they would have to accept that they are nothing, that you were the better leader all along. But they can't, so they cling to the illusion, they cling to the lie. And when it's over, when they discard you, or when you finally walk away, At first it looks like they're doing better. It looks like they're winning. Because they conned you. They tricked you. They stole your energy. They took more than they ever gave. So for a short time, it looks like they've won. Like they've moved on. Like they're thriving. But it's all an illusion. Because with time, you heal. You rebuild. You recover your light. And without their toxic influence, your life starts to flourish. Your health improves. Your glow returns. Your revenue increases. Your confidence comes back. Your energy rises. You are finally able to focus on you. To grow. To reflect. To take care of yourself. And this is when the narcissist suffers most. Because now they see it. They see the glow up. They see you're better off without them. They may try to hoover. They may try to sneak back in. But it's only to regain control. To prove to themselves they still have power. If you let them back in, they will destroy you worse than before. Because they were never meant to have power. They were meant to follow your lead. And when they hold the power, they abuse it. So keep the door shut. Protect yourself. Hold your boundaries. Because if they had full control over you, they would only destroy again. That is who they are. That is what they do. And when you shut the door, you must know this. They will never learn. They will never grow. They will keep running to new supply. Because that's all they know. But with you, they had the best chance. You were raw. You were real. You were empathic. You gave them authentic love. And they squandered it. So after you leave, after you glow up, they become stalkers, watching from afar, re-idealizing you, boasting about you to their friends, or tearing you down, trying to turn others against you. But no matter how they spin it, they're still watching, because you were their prized possession, their supply source, and every move you make without them reminds them of who they really are, reminds them they weren't good enough, that they ruined you, that they held you back. Because how are you happier without them? How are you more successful? How do you have more energy now that they're gone? It's simple. They were the problem. They were the dead weight. They weren't on your level. If they were truly as great as they pretended to be, you would have been thriving when you were with them. You would have been more awake, more alive, more confident, more successful. But you weren't. You lost it all because you were with a loser, someone who had nothing going for themselves and needed to strip you of your life force. That's all they are. And you are the living proof. Just look at what they did to you. And look at who you've become without them. You upgraded their lives. You made them better. You brought value into the world. And now, without you, they are nothing but frauds. Deceptive, miserable, hating you because you are authentic. And this is why you must keep moving forward. Why you must protect your peace. Because you don't need them. You never did. And without them, you are always, always better. If this spoke to you, support the channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss future uploads. And if you'd like to support my work, you can donate through PayPal. Every contribution helps me keep building this platform for all of us. You survived. You rose. And now you shine. Never forget, your glow is the proof, and they can never take that from you again.